What the heck? Salut survivors! Welcome back to SolutOdka's channel in Night of the Dead Legendary Series for the Wave 20 Horror Night. Today is a big day, obviously. That's probably the hardest Horror Night for now. I hope you will enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and if you are new, I wish you a warm welcome. Now, I will briefly show you the base update today. I have added a couple of ballistas here, as you can see. They are not yet loaded. We'll load them in a short while. I have added some more trebuchets here, and I have added a couple of cutters to finish the maze number 2. So now it's maze number 2 is completed. Other than this, I went on a crazy harvest of tree branches and ingredients for ammo for our trebuchet. Now, for the people who are new here and for the others, then I prepared a little presentation of the base during daytime as a summary. Please enjoy. So today, for our excerpt of the day, is a special. We are on the wave 20. And I'll present the overall strategy and design of the base, and we will then do a tour of the maze number 1, maze number 2, and the overall compound. So, my little house, as you can see, it's here. I have everything compact in this house: cooking, crafting, storage, and as you can see, even the farm. Then the base is divided into maze 1, which was the first one to be built, and that is a main maze where the zombies are going to first. And we then have here the maze number 2. Now in my previous playthrough, I already had multiple mazes, but I was dictating them should they go to maze 1 or to maze 2, playing with doors. And the goal was to have the initial waves in a certain maze and the final wave going in a clean maze. Fully reloaded, fully repaired. Here, this is working differently. The maze 2 is not here to tackle a dedicated wave. The maze 2 is here to tackle what is falling off from the maze 1. There are multiple devices in the maze 1 to make zombies fall off from the maze 1. So the maze 1 is very robust. That's the one that's here to inflict the maximum amount of damage. But some zombies are falling off from it. And when they're falling off, they are then going towards the maze 2. And from the maze 2, they should die. Now, should I be successful tonight for the wave 20? And who knows, we can dream and maybe go far in the future. I doubt it, but who knows. Then my intent would be to build a maze number 3 here. Utilizing the same concept that whatever would fall off from maze 2 would go under that bridge that you see here into maze 3. And here would be maze 3. But it's not yet there. By doing this concept, you could have like n number of mazes. And every subsequent maze would be here to utilize the reject from the previous maze. It's a little bit similar as reverse osmosis in water treatment. If we can say like that. Other than this, in the bigger picture, we have this very, very big fence all around here. The purpose of this fence is just to ensure that zombies do not enter into the radius of attraction of this meat bait number 2, and therefore they enter at the main entrance, where we will go to in a few minutes, and when they arrive there, then they enter into the attraction of the meat bait number 1. And meat bait number 2 is only a backup, and we don't want zombies to be attracted to meat bait number 2. We want them to be attracted to meat bait number 1 when they arrive in the compound. Similarly, there is this fence here as you can see, it's catching animals. And this fence here, all around up to the airport. There, that's the airport. I had thought for some time to build my base on the roof of the airport. That would be so tremendously cool, but I would waste so much time to go up and down. Here, it's so fast. When I'm inside the whole night, I can quickly go produce some ammo or whatever I might need. It's fast. And during daytime, I don't waste time to go up and down to the roof of the airport. But look, that would have been cool. Then you can see here I have my animal traps, small, medium animals, bird nests, the tree bush farms that I don't use too much, but I am now under a big pressure on my tree branches, so I have activated it once again. And then I have my mining machines and oil drilling stations. I'm planning, should I be successful tonight, to have more oil drilling machines in the coming days to be able to support the flamethrower and the flamethrower trap, flamethrower weapon, be able to finance the other machines that will require more oil, more oil, more oil. That's going to be the game, resource-wise, I think, in the coming days. Aside from this, I think now we will do a tour of the mazes number 1 and number 2, showing the path the zombies would take. He completely scared me. Whew. Hey, come here. Little bit of training here. I'm all cold. Not much hammer practice these days. Allez. I saw another one moving there. Yes. So we have a little... Oh, there is a running one coming as well. Normally here I would not fight. I would just go to the maze. I mean, the point is not to show you how we fight with a hammer. Oh, that's it. So I did a U-turn. Okay, you got a little excerpt of hammer combat, but that's not the purpose here. Purpose is to show you the base. We will see them when they arrive back on the opposite side here. Or they come closer. So here, in that case, they are probably going from the maze number 2. Yes, they are. Okay, let's go back to the main entrance. Here, that's our main entrance, and we'll go there soon. We'll take the path same as the zombies. That's the maze number 2 where the zombies have gone to here. So the main entrance here, that's a V shape with some walls on the sides to make sure that you arrive in the middle. I don't want them to go on the sides of the V shape. It's a V shape to help them be numerous here, so that the trebuchet you can see here are all pounding at them. And there is a flamethrower behind this wall here, as you can see. I can easily reload, repair whatever I need to do through this tier 3 wall. And they get slowed down there while the trebuchets are pounding them. Of course, there are a couple of spikes, and if needed, I can always throw some dynamites as a last resort here. But it's not the primary weapon to be used here. And when they enter here, the zombies, then they will go into the maze number 1. So let's go there. That's my reloading deck. So from here I can reload the entrance here, the 2-lane entrance. And I can easily get down. It's my exit and my entrance. I can do that and jump back in. Okay. Then there are these doors here. So if there would be, for some reason, some failures in the maze number 2, the zombies falling inside the maze will do the whole tour of the fence and get back at the entrance through these doors. Okay, so the zombies will arrive here to this light, to the grand entrance. Then they will be pounded at by all these trebuchet, flamethrower, spikes, all around here. Then they will enter into this 2 lanes entrance. Be cut, be shredded, be cut again. Later today, before the whole night, I'm going to add here several ballistas. I mean, since day 3 or 4, we are talking about adding ballistas, and I have never prioritized it. Now it's time to do it. And then in this separate maze, they are going to do a S-shaped movement, cutters on the extremities systematically, because then several zombies can fall off thanks to these cutters. I mean, several, actually a lot. And shredding corridors in the middle, because this shredding is an easy way to do a lot of damage to multiple zombies at the same time. Now, it has happened that they sometimes can get stuck in these double shredding corridors. So should I have to do it again one day in a future playthrough, I would not do it like this again. For instance, where here I have 2 shredders, I think I will put just 1. That will be more economical, and I will reduce their clogging, okay? Because this is a little bit clogging. I regularly need to shoot at them, repair, reload non-stop, and if they would not be clogging, that would be easier. Here they don't clog here, you know. Right? That was one of my first traps. I was meaning to relocate it and never got time. I mean, in Legendary, time is of the essence, and I need to balance and prioritize my time. Okay, so at the end of this serpent maze, the serpent maze is more or less 6x4, so it's 24 blocks total length. And we have a maximum of 50 blocks or 50 platforms from the entrance to the mid bay. Okay, don't go over these 50 blocks. So here there is 24, more or less 50% of the blocks is dedicated to the separate maze, and it's here to do a massive amount of damage. That's the purpose. Now, what's coming after is only here to slow them down and make them fall. So you have the pendulums, so they can be pushed out here, then they fall under. You have the trapdoors, 3 trapdoors, so a total of 30 counts. Then after they have utilized the 30 counts on the trapdoors, then they would arrive here. Only elites would arrive here at this stage, unless I fail to reload and repair the main maze. When they arrive here, then they need to go through these trapdoors here in order to access the mid bait. Obviously, they can fall through these trapdoors, and if it's running out of count, the trapdoors, we here have a guillotine tunnel with 4 guillotines to chop their head off when they arrive here. Unfortunately, we have not yet been able to witness that guillotine tunnel. No zombie has ever reached here yet, but maybe tonight they will, and if not tonight, then in the coming nights they will. This mid bait is now protected. For a long time it was only standing, like this one here. But a few nights ago it went completely haywire when one zombie, for some reason, reached the mid bait and ate it. Now, all around the mid bait, it's surrounded of traps. And I think last night there was one zombie here, or the previous night there was one zombie here. But now it's much better. So that is the path number 1 for the zombies. So they can fall off from all of these cutters on the inner side. From all of the cutters on the outer side. If they fall on the outer side, they go back to the main entrance here. If they fall off on the inner side, or if they fall off from the pendulums, or from the trapdoors, total of 6 trapdoors on this maze, then they will all fall down here, and they will take the maze number 2. Maze number 2 starts with a serpent maze with the same design as a maze number 1. Okay, that's a duplicate. It's also 24 blocks, 6 long, 4 wide, 24 blocks. I need to add 2 cutter traps here before tonight, and I will do that later today. And when reaching the end, we have again this U-shaped pendulum to slow them down with 3 trapdoors for them to fall. You see, it's kind of identical for now to the maze number 1. Same concept. When they fall on the outside, the difference that when they fall on the outside, they'll go back to this entrance here. And when they fall on the inside, trapdoors or these cutters here, then they will go back to this entrance. As introduced earlier, should I be successful tonight and the nights to come, when building a maze number 3, all the ones falling from these cutters and these trapdoors and pendulums will be sent to the maze number 3. Now in the current design, it could perhaps be even possible to build a door here to prevent them To prevent them for the ones to fall here, to prevent them to go this entrance, and rather do the whole tour. However, as explained earlier, we have these doors, and the zombies, should the maze 2 fail for some reason, the zombies would go all around this palisade, do a U-turn there, and then come back in between these two fences to this door. So I will kind of like need to find a new device or put a third layer of fence for that maze number 3. So look, it's completely hypothetical. We'll see in the future. Now, when they arrive at this point here in the maze number 2, there is this meat bait, but they will likely not eat this meat bait because they will be under the attraction of the meat bait number 1 here, which we tested a couple of episodes ago. Look, for some reason, they are not coming to that meat bait number 2. That's awkward, but that's how it is. And then they go for the meat bait number 1 here. Again, 2 more trapdoors at the last resort. This maze number 2, should things go haywire in the maze number 1, and look, one day it's likely it will happen. Tonight, tomorrow night, after tomorrow night, we don't know, but at some point in time it will fail. And they will eat these meat baits. Well, at that time I'll be very happy to just close this door and move on to maze number 2 and have a backup meat bait. Okay, that's a new purpose of that meat bait. Okay, so that was the little tour of the maze number 1. First the strategy overall of the complex, then the meat bait number 1 and the maze number 1, and the maze number 2 for the zombies falling off from the maze number 1. Now, for the people who might be interested a little bit, here is my research. It's all maxed out. I don't need this. I don't plan on taking the plane and escape. Sorry, Gonzalo. I will die here. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I will die. Oh, yeah, there is this one I haven't finished. Let's do it. And, this one is for PvP, so I think so, at least I don't need. So I'm maxed out. I'm very happy on this because very early, I think day 11 or 12, I prepared and built these 3 mining machines as part of my overall resource management strategy. And despite having these 3 machines and very, frequently, maybe in average 5 times per day, times 3 machines, utilize maintenance kits on them. And despite this, I'm still maxed out, and you have seen I have like 1,500 research papers, so I can do a lot more science. In a future playthrough, I think I would do the same with the machines. Maybe have 4 instead of 3 for consideration, or have earlier the oil drilling machines. Now a quick run through here. I have plenty of food, as you can see. I have launched a farm very early in the game. That was good because now a few days ago I cooked, and we have some food here. We have cakes, steaks, muffin, bacon, pizza, pork feet. And I can do much more. It's a matter of getting pears, or pears, I don't know, for the cake. A matter of getting pineapple for the steak. And other than this, I can kind of do whatever I want. I have potatoes, sweet potatoes, a lot of meat. That was good, I think, to have the farm early on, also to build up the stocks of seeds, because all these little animal traps are necessary to get small animal meat, and they all the time use seeds, and then I need seeds plus animal meat for all these medium ones. In turn, these ones give the intestines, among others. So that is really good, I think, to have early farms and to have very early maxed it out. It was a kind of a gamble because previously I had felt in my normal playthrough that it was a bit useless, these farms, but look, it's paying off now. Look at my food and my buff right now. I'm at, I don't know, +8 or +9 or +10 condition. Okay, let's continue the tour. Here, all my, skins and feathers from all the animals I've been hunting in the game. I have a lot of stocks that I don't use. Look, I have bears, I have owls, but now it's not so much needed because I could upgrade them more, but this would cost copper, and a lot of copper. I don't have that copper. If I have more copper, I'm going to do more traps. So while I would love to get a hammer level 10 to be able to go to do some shopping in the city, look, maybe it might happen in the coming nights, but or coming days, but not now. Then I have some leftover from my scavenging early in the game. Here's my food and my revival chest. So I have a hammer, a katana, a bow, some arrows, and a gun, but no bullet for the gun, and some food, obviously. In case I die, I have my bed just here. I go to this chest, take all this, and get going to go pick up my regular one. I should have twigs, or tree branches, but I'm so short of tree branches that I cannot afford. Then in this game, in the balances of resources, I don't know, it's something I'm not doing right, perhaps. I have just so much gunpowder in stock, I don't know what to do with it. Here's for my construction materials and metals. I have a lot of pieces of iron, but I'm pretty happy to get stocks. I built this stock early on, and I don't think this stock is really increasing much now. The cloth is increasing much nowadays, but the first 15, 16 days, I was just having the cloth that I needed, to be honest. And then you can see my construction material. So it's here, it's easy to go to, so I can quickly empty my stuff because I'm regularly under heavy time pressure, so I spend a few hours, I do task A, a few hours task B, a few hours task C. Between A and B, I try to manage here my local production farm, here if I can call it the farm, or my resources preparation area. So it's convenient. This I just dump quickly, tack, my construction stuff, or if I need, I can quickly go here. Then after I have my individual chests here, one for wooden products. So branches, you can see I don't have many in stock. I need much more for tonight. Yeah. And it's also for wood, planks, log, all this. Second one is stone materials, so boulders, limestone, bricks, stones. I don't have a lot of small stones. I need more, but the real solution is to upgrade more tier 2 to tier 3. Should I be successful tonight, I think that will be part of the coming goals. I have a lot of iron. I mean a lot. I have some iron and no copper, so my iron can better be used to do some tier 3 upgrade. And then lastly, the last one is for plastics and the farm. So when I have manure and pesticide, I put it here. As you can see, I have no more. Or maybe it's in my backpack. No, no more. I used it all. And I need to do more manure and pesticide. But right now, my goal was to survive today. So I have used it all up to today. Another thing interesting to take note of is rubber. I lack of rubber. I know that can look funny, but probably that's because I did very early on these machines here, and the maintenance kits cost rubber. And because they cost rubber, well, since day 12, I'm using 30, 40, 50 rubber a day to prepare for these maintenance kits, or maybe something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't count the exact number, but basically, I'm so short in rubber. The other day, I needed rubber for a door or something, and I didn't have it. I was happy to find some bags and loot bags because often I'm not spending too much time to get the loot bags, and if there is one somewhere I miss, I just let it be. I'm not going to waste time for that. Well, I was very happy to find my one rubber to build the door. So, yeah. That's it for my storage. Otherwise, of course, I have everything max level except the thing that's not necessary. There's the thing here to escape. I mean, I'm very close to the airport, but I'm not intending on doing the journal stuff. I think, to be honest, I didn't do any single one. Yeah, look, yeah, that's it. I haven't done any. Cool. So this was a base tour. If you have some questions or what, please go ahead. Should I be successful for the coming nights? And who knows? Maybe go even further than wave 20, 22, 24, 26. Who knows? We don't know yet. Maybe I'll do another base tour for day 30, should day 30 ever happen. Okay, so we are going to equip ourselves to be able to load our weaponry here, to be fully geared, fully prepared from the beginning. Let's load our ballistas, trebuchets, Today we need to go all out. I don't have many of these ballista ones though. Here, if I could make a little bridge or flow. Yeah, no more ropes, no more planks. To reload here might be difficult. I have lowered the quality settings in order to reduce the expected lag. We will see how it behaves. Now, let's load properly all trebuchet. I have tons of ammo. Now, Olga explained that actually the damages from the bombs is actually lower than the damages from the stones. So I went for the stone ammo for now. Then for our flamethrower, hold on a second. Here. I'm not sure if we should fry it from the beginning. Let's see. Let's see how it goes, what to expect. I have enough on me also to make new meat baits. In case something goes wrong, we never know. Let's put this here. Okay, it says that my bacon buff is about to be gone. It's a bit awkward in the sense that I just ate, right? Let's just get bacon on me for now. If ever. Okay. Let's check our ammo. We are loaded. I wish to have more bullets, but it costs copper. And I wanted to add one more shredders, where they broke it a couple of nights ago here. I was not able to do that, plus the additional trebuchets and additional traps everywhere. I will need more in the coming days. Okay, so the big 20 is about to start. The trebuchets are starting to shoot. Look, maybe it's a little bit of a waste, but right now we are not sure what to expect. So you know what, it's okay, just shoot trebuchet. We have these 2 boxes here, quite full of ammo. Oh, it's... Ah, that was one fuel left over from last night. Okay, I'm quite eager to see the bacon. And I need to eat. No elites yet. Yeah, what we can expect is that there will be elites now. Early in the game. Hola, let's pay attention to her. What is she doing? Awkward. Okay. So I'm not going to throw dynamites early on here, but later during the final wave I might do it. We'll see then. That was a shot of trebuchet. We know there is a little risk here that I get hit, but we need to take some risks. Need to be a little bit back. As long as there is no massive amounts of elite, I think the flamethrower is not yet needed. We can just let the maze do its job. The trebuchets do their role to pound them early on. We know that if there are a couple of elites, actually the base can very well handle it. I wanted to see how our ballista acting here. Should I have loaded them maybe too early. Perhaps they should only be loaded when the big wave is coming, to be honest. It might be too early. That will not be easy, this one. I will need in the future to add a reloading deck to access it better. Let's not load them yet. It's too early, it's a waste, and I might be short when we need it for real. Okay, we can see a first elite there. It seems very well slowed down in our thing there. Good. Let's load rapidly here. Let's get some more. The ones at the back. I haven't loaded the rear. This one was not fully loaded. Okay, 1 in the morning. I need to go reload the maze number 2 before the final wave, as usual. And load the ballistas. I will have a lot to do just before the final wave, so I should maybe get started with it soon to not end up with too much to do last second. Seems doing alright there. They just load 2 in the meantime. There is the first butcher. Let's check here. Oh, there isn't really a big need, but Be careful. While I'm here, I might as well repair. Oh, not so much damage. Okay. Look, Maze 2 seems doing alright. Let's load. Load. It's like a fireworks around here. I'm really happy this entrance with the trebuchet is really doing initial damage to the zombies, and when they arrive in the main maze, then they are easier to be handled and they go less far into it. It's really a great addition. Okay. I'm really not fond of harvesting twigs, but today is a special day. I just reload. I'll just do it. Okay, the main 2 is this. I wish there would be a way for these wooden spikes to have a metal version of it. honestly, that should be completely making sense and available to the game, in my opinion. But look, that might be an addition in the future. Well, I like these sausages. Very, very, very useful. Maze 2, nothing there. Let's check on the meat bait also once in a while that there is not like one guy eating it. Don't see well from there anymore with so many trebuchets. Let's check from here directly. Let's have a look. Okay, now that seems alright. Meat baits are doing alright. Very good. So we should have the big party coming soon. I think I'll do one last reload of the 2-lane entrance and then start to load the ballistas. Oh, the back actually here is very much unloaded. Yeah. Let's hurry, let's do that quickly. Okay, 19 NT. Fine. I said I would have a timer to help me define when is the final wave, but I still didn't do the timer. Okay, final wave is there. Let's load the ballistas now. So far it doesn't seem to be extremely lagging with the reduction of the graphics. Okay, let's get fully loaded of ammo. The flamethrower now. The big group is about to arrive. Okay, let's get going. So it's half of all my fuel. So if ever I see that it's doing alright, I'm not sure if it will, but... And I would like to survive a couple of nights more, I will need to save on the fuel. That will be what I will lack in the future. So I need to survive this night, but ideally a few more nights would be cool, right? Oh la la, it's burning like hell, right? Pounding. Whew. I need to keep reloading. I cannot stand and watch. We'll watch through the reloading process. They're all burning there. Checking the mid bait. Mid bait seems alright. We can feel a little lag. Oh la la, so many. I mean, let's see for how long it's like this. I might be really tempted to throw some dynamites at them. Maybe it's useless for now. Let's just ensure the trebuchets are doing their job. Yeah, it's really getting laggy now. I should be really careful on my move. Oh wait, I had more space. Let's just get it all now. Okay, this is highly critical that I repair and reload here. The ballista seems they still have ammo. There is a big clogging here ongoing. It's the usual choke point here. Okay, I hope we have unlocked. With the lag, it's extremely difficult to not fall. Look, they are getting stuck under here. We want them to get unstuck. Why are they stuck here? Can I help them get unstuck? Yeah, seems so. What the heck? Oh la la. Okay, with the lag there, let's be careful. Okay, good. I need to repair, reload. So far we are making it. I just need to make sure they don't demolish the structure. That's a big danger, huh? And here I fell, I don't know, in between these two. I mean, it didn't go too bad, but that could have gone really wrong. I just don't have the time to reload everything constantly. It's a race against the clock. Allez. There are dead butchers all over the place. Look, I prefer to see them dead than alive. We need to check on the maze too sooner. And the meat bait. For the moment, the first trapdoor seems out of counts. Let's go reload that trap though. It's so fundamental to the principle that they fall and go to the maze number 2. I have to. Let's check the second one. We're here. Let's just do it. Okay. Maze number 2. I guess there is a lot running in circles there in a loop. Let's do a brief quick reload here. And then we go to this maze number 2. Okay, let's go there. Let's load our AK. I mean, it's not an AK. What? Hola! Look! Mid-maze number 2 is gone. Okay, not enough on me. Is there anything else broken here? Yes, there is. Let's hurry. Am I in tab? Why did they break this? I don't know. Look, let's just reload these trapdoors for now. Reload maze number 2. That's really awkward. Why did they bash here? Well, here it's not going to work. Look, it seems doing alright. I mean, they broke here. Yeah, they ate the mid-main number 2, which it's a bit awkward because they were always going to mid-main number 1 in our tests, right? Look, now there is a path from here. That's fine. Big damages here. Oh la la. Yeah, while I was busy at the maze number 1, they destroyed the maze number 2, more or less, in short. Oh la la. Big damages. But I think we made it. There is no noise unless there are some late comers. Yeah, like this guy here. Oh my god. That was the grand goal, and when I started this series in Legendary, say, will I be able to utilize all my learnings and survive the Legendary after, say, oh la la, here, look at these damages all over the place. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I think the coming days, the coming day first, that's going to constantly do massive amount of repairs all over the place. I mean, here they demolished a couple of traps, demolished some reloading roof structures. I mean, this is no major problem. The problem is the copper. Copper is what I lack. Why did they damage all this here? I suppose that the exploding zombies. Okay, look, if ever someone wants to come here, they'll be able to come. That's great. And then the entire mid bay 2, but the mid bay 2 is only a backup now. Okay, of course, he has no more fuel, but they say we have a load for another night. Wow, a lot of dead bodies all over the place. Okay, well, I suggest we go by the entrance, get the loot, and at the same time we can evaluate the damages they did. Oof. And I was pretty anxious. I mean, there are a lot of damages, right? But we survived. Oh my god, that's such a good moment. I'm so glad. So I'm happy of all these experiences we got up to wave 20 altogether. I mean, a lot of good tips about traps, about maze design, about learning about these trapdoors versus the leech maximum count, right? Which we got when we finished the skeleton on the maze 1. Then a lot of joint learning as well on the maze 2 behavior when having multiple meat baits that in the previous playthrough, it's not yet finished, but not yet moving, right? Still at wave 43 and stuck for now. Well, there was a multiple meat baits, and we had tested, and when there were multiple meat baits, zombies were changing of target meat bait, moving to the closest near bait when going out of the leech radius of the one they were under previous attraction. Well, it seems this has completely changed, or there is something in our testing that is not working for some reason. So basically we got this testing, and now the mid main number 2 became kind of a little bit useless except for backup purpose, right? And I think we don't know today how they have gone to the mid bait number 2. To be honest, we don't know. But I'm glad that on the maze number 1 we have been able to handle them. Oh, inventory is full. Cannot take anymore. Okay. Well, I will load. I will loot later. But look, so we can do some of the inspection on the damages together. The maze number 2 took a lot more hit than the maze number 1, it appears. So if I would not be constantly reloading, repairing maze number 1, and there is a chance that at some point in time there is just so much to do and it might happen. So this might create some issues, but so far I feel there has not been so many of them reaching the end here, right? We reloaded it once. And that's it. So most of the ones going to the mid main number 2 are the ones falling here. The falling guys are going to mid main number 2. Now mid main number 1, look, there is no zombies reached it. The guillotine is intact still. And the traps around are almost intact. There are a few damages, but that's from before. And so here, what happened here? Look, I I don't know. If you have any idea why they came here to attack that meat bait, would there be a possibility that some of the zombies got attracted to meat main number 1? Hola, wait, something was highly damaged here. Oh yeah, let's repair whatever we can do here. I mean, I will need during the day to. Whoa! Oh, that one was like extremely low, like a few percent. Would there be a breach in the fence so they would come here first? No, there is no breach. Look, for some reason, some have gone for the mid main number 1 instead of going for mid main number 2 instead of going for mid main number 1. Okay, anyway, goal was to survive this whole night wave 20 legendary. And ladies and gentlemen, we made it! And we finished full health, no big risky moment. Oh, sorry, no, here I fell at some point in time. Let's try to replicate. How did I fall? I can't really fall here if I stand in between. Okay. Well, luckily it didn't go too bad when this happened. That's nice. Cool. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more adventures. I don't know how long I will be able to withstand, but hopefully maybe 1, 2, 3 nights, but we will take it one day at a time. That's going to be very tight every single day, and in order for me to make it, I need, oh yeah, my bags are full. I need to make new maintenance things. To make more maintenance things, I need to make room in my bags. Oof, okay, that's going to be another intense day. Please leave a like and subscribe, and until then, have a good day. Cheers.